Since its publication in 1848, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels' The Communist Manifesto has provided historians and critics with a lens into the financial, social, and political landscapes of our times. Casting blame on the elite for society's flaws and human suffering, Marxist ideology has cemented itself into our culture in ways that continue to shine light on the human condition and all the problems that persist around the world. I'm John Siebelink, and I believe that the film The Big Lebowski demonstrates the lessons of Marxist theory by showing scenes depicting class disparity and crass consumerism that force viewers to look at inequality and suffering from a more modernized angle. Early in the film, down-on-his-luck protagonist Jeffrey "the Dude" Lebowski has his home ransacked and his cherished rug vandalized by thugs who mistake him for the wealthy and more powerful Jeffrey "the Big" Lebowski. The two meet when the Dude visits him to try to receive compensation for the misunderstanding. This request is quickly refused. As Marx and Engels write, the modern bourgeois society that has sprouted from the ruins of feudal society has not done away with class antagonisms. It has but established new classes, new conditions of oppression, new forms of struggle in the place of the old ones. Lebowski is the embodiment of the upper class. He is rich, arrogant, self-indulgent, and looks down on people that he feels are of a lower level than he is. The fact that the Dude is unemployed, raggedly and free-spiritedly dressed, and asking him for a handout only furthers the level of disdain that he has for him. And Lebowski makes no effort to hide it, lashing out with insults such as, "Do you speak English, sir?" and "Every bum's lot in life is his own responsibility." This meeting reveals how deep society's divide is between economic classes, and how little support the poor could possibly expect to receive from the rich. Just as Lebowski demonstrates the classism of the modern world, the death and funeral of the Dude's friend Donnie exposes the financial effects of crass consumerism on the poor. Wishing to pay their buddy their final respects, the Dude and his best friend Walter arrange for his cremation and prepare to purchase him an urn. To their shock and dismay, the funeral home offered them an extravagant price for even the simplest of packages, which the two men together could not come close to being able to afford. They are forced to bring their friend's remains away in a coffee tin. As a result, the denigration of the Dude, Walter, and the memory of Donnie due to the funeral industry's extravagant prices is symbolic of a major Marxist concern. In his essay Value, Capital, and Exploitation, Alfredo Saad Filho writes, "Managers, brokers, and investors seek to maximize private gain even at the expense of social losses. Laws and ethical standards are regularly stretched, bent, and broken in order to facilitate business transactions, increase market shares, extract labor from the workers, and draw money from the consumers. The Dude and Walter are forced to take care of Donnie on their own because consumer society will not." This shows how crass consumerism takes advantage of those who can afford accommodation at their prices and the consequences that the poor face, illuminating a major problem that still exists in the world today. In an age where prices continue to rising higher and higher and more people are out of work, lessons from The Big Lebowski are forcing society to reevaluate the status quo and helping people reshape their thinking on a more communal and humanistic level.